This comment says, we literally have a Democratic mayor, so LOL. So, and I'm glad you brought that up, and I'm going to like your comment because I think you were trying to make a point, and I get it, because we do. We have technically a Democratic mayor, but I'm going to use this comment to also bring attention to our Democratic mayor because I have one big issue with it. I'm going to tag Rob Rogers in this video. If you guys don't follow Rob Rogers, go follow him. I need to find out where he's been because I haven't seen much of his content. So I'm not sure if he's getting suppressed or if he disappeared or something happened. But he did a video about a year ago. I'm looking at the video here. I'm going to put it in my comments with a link. Whether the link is clickable or not, I have no control of that. That's TikTok at this point, but I'll put the link in there. And the video is titled, Mayor Yemi at Fire and Glory, Exposing Christian Nationalism in Colorado Springs. And what's important to know here is that not but 4 months, I think it was 4 months after Yemi was elected, he went to the Fire and Glory event. If you're not sure what that was, it was this big white tent with Christians there, and a lot of the rhetoric from that group was nationalist. It was not good. And he attended. And there's other stuff referenced within Rob Rogers' video, and I watched that video on TikTok. I couldn't find it. I'm still trying to track some of this down, but I'm just going to leave the YouTube video because I know his YouTube stuff is still there. But it points out kind of the hypocrisy, with Yemi, which is that he wants to support everybody. Look, the deal is as good as you want to be, you can't support extreme nationalism like that and then also claim to be democratic. It doesn't fly, because then you're giving in to the side that is evil, the side that is putting forth the very things that support Project 2025, that support the detention centers. So when we see this happen, this should be a wake-up call. And again, if you guys don't know, like I said, I'm going to put a link to the video in my comments on this video. This is bad. He should not be reelected. He should not be mayor again. We need someone who's staunchly against this. And he's not against it. And I don't remember seeing any comments where he spoke out saying, I'm sorry, I didn't know, or I can believe ignorance, maybe he didn't know, but there is other disturbing things. There's a picture that's in this very video. It shows him on the steps of, I think it's City Hall, with a bunch of Christian white men with their hands on him, praising him as a savior of some sort, and it looks really disgusting. So no, we need someone that looks at an event, just like I said in the other video, we have to protest these events. We need a mayor who's going to be democratic and strong enough to talk about something like Fire and Glory and go, ooh, I don't like the way this is looking. This looks really bad. Their keynote speakers, some of their speakers are known white nationalists. We have to do something about this. And that's what didn't happen. That's what it should have happened. You can't ride both sides of the fence. It doesn't work that way. If you're going to be a Democratic leader, you have to pick Democratic values. You can't be a Democratic leader and pick extremist values, right? I can see if you want to hold some Republican ideologies about being fiscally conservative, even though that's really not a Republican ideology, but you can't be for, the detention of people without due process and at the same time, like, I'm Democratic. So it doesn't really work. So hopefully this shines some light on that for people that didn't know. And I'm assuming maybe you didn't know, but I have no clue on that. So anyway, there's the information. Again, I'll put that link in a comment below. I don't think I can put it in my description because it wouldn't let me do it before. So anyway, hope this helps. And thank you everybody for watching the videos.